I love how boxing is such a great thing for young people to release that sort of energy.
Are you boxing? Do you box?
I love boxing.
Yeah.
It's been a few years since I've done any sort of training. I used to go to this great gym in New York called Church Street Boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Used to love it there. Had a great pro. You could sort of spar with him because you know that he wouldn't batter you because he could control himself. I went to one sparring session, just a general session, and I got absolutely battered. Yeah, it was tough, but I love it. I love the sport. I'm a little bit sad as to like how the sport is being run right now.
Right.
But I do love the sport and I admire the athletes. I think they're amazing.
What's your take on YouTubers, boxing and all that kind of stuff? And because it's obviously bringing a lot of attention to the sport.
To be perfectly honest with you, mate, I don't really mind it.
Yeah.
I think it's quite fun. I think if you're doing it for the right reasons, you know, there's a great opportunity to raise some money for amazing charities. And I think a few of them have done a lot for charity. I think it's really great. I think, you know, my brother Paddy would never have been watching boxing, and now he loves it because of his favourite YouTubers at boxing. So if it's good for the sport, it's good for the sport. I sort of don't really mind. I think it's funny, to be honest. Because you sit at home watching it, you're like, I could do that. I could get in there and do that. And you're like, well, why don't you? And you're like, well, I don't really want to do that.
So we might see you in Creed 4 then.
Absolutely.
We'll do the acting boxing.
I'd love to do a boxing movie.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool to do a boxing movie, but where the fighting is real.
Walk me through that.
I wouldn't necessarily be in that film, right? But I do think that you could make a really interesting film where the outcome of the film is determined on the outcome of the real fight.
Has anything like that ever been done? Like racing or any can you, I'm just trying to.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, not that I know of. That's what I'm trying to think.
It could be really cool.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, I love boxing movies. I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite?